as I call it, what happened was that because the energy that we are existing within the hack, within the firewall, is nothing like as powerful as it was before, and will be again, by the way, there was an energy deficit between the energy we needed and the energy that was available, and also the way the body was manipulated made it more difficult to absorb energy. And so that energy deficit was made up by consuming energy in another way. Food, as we perceive food. Once that energy deficit was necessary, the law of the wild came in. Because now animals were killing animals to make up the energy deficit that wasn't there before. Humans were killing animals to make up the energy deficit that wasn't there before. Suddenly we're in a totally different world, where dog eat dog, where survival of the fittest and all this stuff. It completely changed our reality. And when this firewall breaks, it's going to break, then we're going to, it can't break too quickly because, you know, the energy change would be such it blows away because of the energy, the vibrational shift will be so great. So it has to be done in a coordinated way. But there are forces at work that are in the process of doing that. I mean, forces beyond human bodies that are in the process of doing that, working with and through people within this reality, or what we call within this reality. And this is what I suggest is we're heading towards in terms of something like around 2016, when this shift starts to take place, this firewall starts to break, and our perception of reality will transform, and also the energetic state that we are existing in will start to move. And we won't have to eat food anymore.
Oh.
We won't. The animals will not have to kill other animals anymore, because that is not the way it was meant to be. That's the way it has been manipulated to be, because of the state of awareness, for want of a word, awareness of that which has imposed this sub-reality upon us. And the question then comes, unless there is some force, and there ain't, forcing consciousness to come experience this reality, then we're experiencing this reality in all its apparent limitations and challenges at this point because we chose to. Signs of life, reading the signs of life. So here's a big, big sign of life. Why, when I'm infinite consciousness, all that is, has been, and ever will be, why is my point of awareness now where I am? Within this reality, experiencing what I'm experiencing. You're experiencing what you're experiencing. Everyone else is experiencing what they're experiencing. Why us now? Why? Because we chose to be here. So forget the fact that you're Charlie Jones working down the bank, or Ethel working down the store. No. That's your experience up to this point. Now, let's read the signs of life. We're here now for a reason. What is that reason? The reason is because at this massive point of change, we came to play a part in making it happen as smoothly as possible and bringing down this control system, breaking up the firewall. Oh dear, crikey, that's better. I am who I am, and I was before this perception hacker took over my sense of self. That's what we're here to do. And it's challenging and all the rest of it, but the more we come from the perspective of I am consciousness, having the experience rather than being the experience, the easier it will be. Because what's the worst that can happen? People said to me over the years, aren't you frightened that someone will kill you? Well, let's go back to that analogy. I'm infinite consciousness looking through a lens called the physical body, experiencing this reality. Someone kills my lens. And I go from trying to work it out to infinite consciousness with infinite possibility. I'm terrified. Oh, they might do that, but if I know I'm infinite consciousness, I'm in control of the bloody lens, and I'm in control of the experience. So they ain't going to take me out. You know why? They bloody can't. They only can if I enter their vibrational perception realm where they can connect with me. If I don't enter their perception realm, therefore their vibrational realm, they cannot make a vibrational contact with me. And not just me, I'm not, Jesus, another kind of construct, I have to say, to control people. Sorry if you're Christian, but it's a provable fact. If they can't control or connect with me vibrationally, because my point of observation is not been pulled into where they're at, then they cannot make a holographic connection with me. Therefore, they cannot take me out of this reality by destroying my holographic vehicle. And that's the same for everybody. And that's why it's so important to them to pull people's perception and therefore vibrational state into their stadium, because they can make contact vibrationally with those people, and therefore they can physically affect them. When you withdraw from that, never the twain shall meet. Can radio A take out radio B when they're on different wavelengths? Not a chance. That's why they can't take me out. And they won't, because they can't. And anyone else that will simply make the choice of withdrawing from their vibrational reality.
John Paul Markham from Kentucky in the United States actually asked a question on this topic about your opinion on indigo children, and did we choose, is there certain soul groups that have chosen to come here at a specific time, like as a kind of mission to help facilitate this change? Because there's a lot of this going around, and I certainly feel like that's my mission here. What is this all about?
Well, I think that there's no